Grand Rising, my everythings. I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new reads are being posted, okay? This read is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm seeing that this read is strongly influenced by the planet Mars. Mars goes through an orbital cycle every 2 years, and Mars strongly influences the experiences of like politics and having a sense of responsibility. Okay, I'm seeing love call come through. And I'm also seeing, okay, so with the love call energy, it's a representation of like expressing love, a message of love. Somebody's thinking of you, you're thinking about somebody, somebody's informing you of what's going on, okay? Then I'm seeing sunglasses energy. It's a representation of like someone watching you, someone looking at you, maybe someone's looking for you. Considering the fact that it's a love call, do you get what I'm saying? Like maybe someone's looking for you, or spirit is saying like to get a sense of perception when it comes to someone expressing their love for you, okay? Then I'm also seeing a golden mirror. So with the golden mirror energy, it is a representation of some type of narcissism, maybe, right? So what I'm seeing is that maybe you were in a relationship with someone that was a narcissist, or you are in the process of overcoming some type of narcissistic energy. Only you know the truth of the matter in regard to these energies. I don't superimpose myself when it comes to these readings, so take it as it resonates. What I'm seeing, that there's like some sense of love bombing going on, or it could just be that in the overall energy, things are feeling one-sided. Like another perspective or the other side of things is just not being heard, okay? So take it as it resonates. Considering the fact that you have that sunglasses energy, or there's like a perception shift is kind of what I'm seeing. And the fact that that's coming from a love call where someone is missing you, trying to express their love to you, is really just, right? So then I'm also seeing the abundance energy. Now with the abundance energy, it's reflecting positive mindsets, obviously wealth, manifestation type of energy, gratitude, bliss, and a sense of blessings. So what I'm seeing is that if you are going through any of these narcissistic type of love bombing, sunglasses type of energy experiences that may seem like they're not so great, I'm seeing that somewhere integrated in the lessons of life are you coming through with some type of abundance from learning lessons from these experiences, okay? And that's why I think that the love call is the first card that came out, because it's an expression of God's love, an expression of the spirit of true self, right? Kind of helping you steer in a direction or a pathway towards the most high version of yourself, so that you learn from these lessons. You don't get caught up and lost in the karmic lesson or whatever it is that you're supposed to grow from, and you continue on a pathway towards abundance and blessings and favor, okay? So the reason why I say that is, because I'm seeing the angel card come through during the cycle of this read. And with the angel card energy, it is saying something about forgiveness. And then with the Mars energy, which is, like I said, a representation of having a sense of responsibility, I'm just seeing how the forgiveness lesson is being integrated into your pathway so that you can receive this abundance that maybe you've been praying for, working towards, and things like that. And it's all a part of, like I say, your life lessons for you to go through these things and be in that energy of forgiveness is what the angels' energy is. I'm also seeing this may have something to do with your parents, right? Because I'm seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to your parents' home with the northern wind. The northern wind is a representation of community. So I'm seeing that with your parents' house. Maybe something happened at your parents' house. Maybe you live at your parents' house. Something like that may have been going on. Maybe you visit there during the cycle of this read. Maybe your parents are the ones that are calling you. If you kind of think about it, our vessels can technically be homes for our parents because the essence of their memory lives within us and was used as tools to help create us, or physical vessels, right? Not our spirits, but our physical vessels. So with your parents' house, like I said, take it as it resonates. There are multiple layers and dimensions to the reality, so take it as it resonates. With the northern wind, like I did say, I am seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to your parents' house. I'm also seeing some southern wind. Now with the southern wind, that's a representation of the soul teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about power. Okay? I'm seeing that you're going through some type of internal growth, like spiritual growth, something going on within you. Like you have obviously the spirit of true self that animates the vessel. I'm seeing that your spirit is going through some type of transformation and you're recognizing and learning and growing from that power. Okay? I'm seeing that with the, like I said, the southern wind. So maybe you are from the south, because the south is specifically coming through as an energetic force that's teaching you a lesson during the cycle of this read. Something about the land in the south. And I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the southwestern wind. So there's some southwestern wind, there's some northern wind going on, and there's also some wind straight from the south. So with the southwestern wind, there is the essence of the planet Jupiter that's strongly influencing the cycle of the read, right? So with Jupiter energy, Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle, I want to say every 11 years, right? Jupiter influences the experiences that we go through that have to do with change, growth, transformation. Also, for good fortune and prosperity. So you go through these changes and these transformations not for nothing, for something good, right? So I say that to say the southwest wind is coming through with paying taxes. So you're going through some type of experience. I know that it is tax season where people are like filing their taxes, getting money back from their income taxes. That could be something that you're going through during the cycle of this read, or something about your parents' house could strongly be involved in that. So take it as it resonates. That's just what I'm seeing. And hopefully things are coming full circle for you. Okay? Like I said, there is that energy of forgiveness overall. That's the angelic energy, and that forgiveness has to come from within. Okay? So, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security, by the way of empowerment. So your overall spirit of true self, you're going through these lessons by the way of the soul, and the spirit of true self wants you to be and to feel empowered, okay? It says assert yourself and shine your power now. So a couple of these things that I'm seeing that, you know, you may indulge in when it comes to feeling empowered are spiritual cleansings, taking showers, taking baths, making sure that your space, your body, your vessel is clean, and also the other cleansing practices that people do, saging, smudging, stuff like that, lighting incense, doing prayer candles. I am seeing that Spirit is saying, if you are looking towards trying to find outlets to express yourself in a healthy way, to be empowered in a healthy way, you can do these practices, or it's encouraging you to do those practices rather than indulging in toxic, low vibrational stuff. However that's translated to you. Only you know what you consider to be toxic and low vibration. I can't define that for you. I'm not you, okay? So I'm also seeing your spirit animal energy come through, and that's so awesome. I love seeing spirit animals. So this spirit animal energy is wild feminine. So what I'm going to suggest is the movie Night Bitch from, is that what it's called? I think so. Night Bitch from Disney Plus. Well, that's what it's on. It's a movie with the girl from, what is the name of that movie? I can't remember the name of the movie. Though she's like, la 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 la. Anyway, she plays like that role in that movie. I think there are like 2 movies like that. Yeah, I'm not going to go on a rant about that movie. Anyway, though, Night Bitch is kind of the energy. So you may be like a feminine, going through a dark feminine phase, balancing out your dark feminine and your light feminine energy. Take it as it resonates. What I am seeing is that Night Bitch kind of energy. And I think that, where was it that we saw like the eastern wind and it was saying something about perspective? Somewhere. Oh, the sunglasses energy with the sense of perspective. I don't know if your relationship will golden mirror the relationship that's going on with the female in the movie, though it really gives a sense of how sometimes in relationships, even marriages, both people can be in it for the right reasons, though what you need in the relationship can change due to changes that just happen in life in general as you two grow together, and you know, the way that you communicate changes, and you know, stuff like that. So I am feeling pulled to like refer for you to maybe watch that movie. It may give you a sense of perspective. Do that while you're relaxing. Maybe it will restore, refresh like your feelings of empowerment. So okay, so with the animal energy, I am seeing wild feminine come through. It says awaken your she-wolf instinct, the primordial force. So definitely watch Night Bitch if you can, because it definitely resonates with that kind of energy. Okay, so if you are not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that had been offered to me is the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords energy is an interesting type of energy to offer to someone, because it's like you're offering me, or the ancestors or whoever is offering energy to me with information. It's like I'm being offered new information that like maybe I've never heard before, or someone is coming to me to either learn from me or also to provide some type of information to me. Yeah, because the Knight of Swords is someone that's seeking information, and we're always looking to learn as, you know, we're continuing to grow. So thank you for that offer, ancestors, and you so much. I'm also seeing that this is, it's coming through as like attractive, so, and loyal. So is this someone, or I'm gonna look more into that kind of, well, I guess I'm going to experience it and then we'll know, right? What that means. So it is coming through as like a loyal type of offering, and someone that is attractive. So thank you. Then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the Three of Cups energy. So I'm seeing someone that, like, or you, that you've come together with like a group of people. This could be what has happened like when you were at your parents' house or something like that. The Three of Cups energy does represent like people coming together, some type of union, a meeting, a party, an event, something like that, okay? So with this Three of Cups energy, is coming across as like not creepy, not weird, not scary, not like, you know, with ill intent, okay? I'm seeing these people coming together with you, you know, to celebrate or to do something good. I'm also seeing that this is normal, common get together, okay? And I'm also seeing that it's like meant to savor the essence of what it is that you're really seeking security in, okay? Which is empowerment, right? And with the Mars energy, sense of politics and responsibilities, and like I said, the angel energy is to be activated and to move forward in an energy of forgiveness. So be graceful with yourself and others is the only advice I can give, because yeah. So in the past, during the cycle of this read, I am seeing that you were getting judged, for sure. And this judgment that was made on you is that you're hardworking, you're diligent, you're constantly busy, and that's coming through a couple times over, honestly. So maybe you work 2 jobs, or you work more than 1 job, or you did work more than 1 job, or there were, yeah, or you have more than one passion that you dedicate yourself to, and the judgment is that like you're hardworking on both ends of it, you know? And I'm also seeing the judgment is also that you're exciting, like, so I'm seeing someone that's passionate about what it is that they do and what they work towards, okay? Then I'm seeing your strength, like that your strength was being recognized, like you were being recognized in an energy of strength. And the angels are saying to ask for help from others. So maybe you felt like you needed to ask for help from other people, or that was a point in time where, you know, when you came together with these other people is also a time where you asked others for help, or like you made connections so that you could get the assistance that you need to achieve and accomplish your goals, is pretty much what I'm seeing. And then I'm also seeing you in the strength energy, like you're being received as astonishing and staggering, like people are enamored by your ambition and your diligence and your hard work. You're also coming across as like not dramatic, very natural in your element, and non-violent, because sometimes, you know, when you're demonstrating strength, it can be intimidating to people, though you're being received as like very natural, easygoing, and, you know, dedicated to what it is that you have a passion for. So the last part of the cycle of the reading that I'm seeing is that there is some type of reconciliation. So maybe you had a falling out with someone. Maybe you separated from someone. Maybe there was some type of disagreement because there was a judgment that needed to be made in order for you to move forward, right? Nonetheless, I am seeing the Page of Cups energy where there was some type of reconciliation, like wherever things were confusing at, right? I'm seeing that amends have been made, if that's the correct way to say it. Like you made amends, right? I'm also seeing that this is like a very earthy thing, and considering the southern wind, where it says the south, this could have to do with racial prejudice or some type of racial bias that may have been going on. And I'm hearing social justice. So take it as it resonates, right? And like I said, social justice issues in general, political things in general, and how you individually take on responsibility to make a change or make a difference can feel overwhelming. And that's why I think that this angel energy is coming through for you and saying it's okay to ask for help from other people, because you're not the only one that wants to experience a better world, and you're not the only one that feels like you have to fight a big giant that's, you know, poverty or war or famine or greed or, you know, any of those type of disparities when it comes to humanity. So I'm seeing that like you're radiating in this energy of strength, and you're being received as like hardworking and very diligent, and also excited about what it is that you have a passion for and a difference that you want to make. And I'm seeing that included in you being able to ask for help for others also comes with that overall angel energy, right? That was pointed out in the beginning about forgiveness. So you would have to operate in a frequency and an energy of forgiveness. These cards are so beautiful. You would have to operate in an energy of forgiveness. And I'm really strongly feeling like Christ consciousness, because, you know, that is a frequency of forgiveness and also acceptance, because humans are humans. And everyone has their own challenges, their own lessons that they need to learn, things that they've inherited by the way of their bloodlines. And you have that wild feminine energy that just wants to come through, right? And Spirit is saying, do it as graceful as you can, right? Be in that wild feminine energy. Be empowered, though do it gracefully as you can when it comes to your forgiving nature, because you are a forgiven existence in the world that you exist in. If you want it to become more of a peaceful place, it starts with activating that Christ consciousness within you that is led by a forgiven spirit, okay? So I am seeing you know, in this Page of Cups energy where you have reconciled, where someone has made amends with you, or you have made amends with someone else, and it's someone in the South. So it may have been racially stimulated, that there was some type of conflict. However, take it as it resonates. And I'm also seeing that you all making amends came through as a thoughtful, wise, and contemplative thing. So it was necessary for this to happen. And it's also an experience of like how God source energy is refining you and making you as flawless as a diamond. So these experiences, when they're emotionally charged with swords, right? Because the sword's energy is a representation of your emotions, right? And just think about like how diamonds are cut. They're cut with tools, you know, which could be a representation of rods, though the emotions in human form is the swords. And you get cut in so many different ways, though not for no reason. You get cut the way that you do so that you learn how to heal, which is in the metaphysical form of a diamond, you begin to shine. Okay? And I don't know any other way to try to like explain that as descriptive as I could try to be, where I give you the details of what that looks like in your mind, though. Just think about like all of the challenges that you've gone through, all of the bias that you've endured, all the prejudice that you've endured, all of the times where you felt inadequate or incomplete or not good enough or even narcissistic, right? All of these different things cut away your negative perspectives of what God is and who God is, and it allows the energy and the resource of Christ consciousness to shine through, and reflects back upon other people that energy of forgiveness, because it comes from within you. And what you're really cutting away, or what's really being cut away, is the ego, the sense of entitlement, and you know, all of the negative attachments that we have to being a human, or you know, the negative perceptions that we have when it comes to being a human, because it is a gift and an honor to be here. And if you wake up every morning and you subscribe to Earth is ghetto and I don't want to be here and you know, just negative thinking, constant negative thinking, you are a diamond. You have the ability to transform and transmute light. And even diamonds shine in the dark, you little star. So continue to shine is the best thing that I can say. And I say that to you because I'm also saying it to myself. And yeah, you deserve to experience amazing things in this life. And it should be a refreshing experience to the wellness of your soul, because you're prioritizing it, and your happiness and your relationship with God source energy. And I know that it requires so much trust, though. Just try. Okay? You got the angels with you, and I'm seeing that you have tried, you have reconciled, and things are moving on the up and up. So the specific emotions and overall messages that are associated for the read are, I'm seeing that you were feeling vulnerable, right? Especially if you were dealing with golden mirror energy, like narcissistic, one-sided type of energy. Of course, there's a possibility that you were feeling vulnerable, right? Especially if people know like a lot about you, or they're just things like about being human that we have in common with animals. Then there's this expectation for us to look a certain way, for us to talk a certain way, for us to act a certain way. And as a human being, it's like your responsibility to be that kind of way. And I can understand feeling vulnerable, even if you are taking care of yourself in a certain type of way, and then certain people try to project upon you that that's too much, right? It reminds me of that song where it's like, I'm too happy, then I'm too clean, or I'm too messy and I'm too clean. It's like, wow, can I just breathe and empower myself and that be okay? Is that enough for the world today? It should be enough for you every day. You should always feel like you're enough, okay? So, vulnerability, I can understand. That's just something that I personally only give to God, right? And sometimes, you know, when people that you trust, they earn, or, you know, let's not say earn though, you get close enough to them that there's trust. Like, you trust people with your vulnerability, like an egg. Your vulnerability is a fragile egg. Your spirit, everything that you've gone through, everything that you've overcome, this fragile little egg. And you, this one person, like, you have to just protect it all the time. You have to trust that people aren't going to drop it or try to cook it. Okay, so, like, for real, that's just what vulnerability looks like to me. Okay, and if there's one energy or resource that understands this concept or this idea, it is the earth. Okay, there's the core of the planet, and then all this other layers of dirt, rock, muscle, and grit, you know what I mean? Like, to protect that core. And I don't think that that's, you know, protecting us from the core. I think it's protecting the core from us. Like, the earth has that little egg in the middle that is protecting its vulnerability. And it makes sure that it's hot enough that can't nobody touch it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. If there's any, you know, thing about this experience that you feel like is so much, is too much, trust me, the earth understands. Okay? That's why you're here. That's the one part about all of this where it's like, you really understand me. Yeah. So don't feel embarrassed. Okay? Don't feel irritated. That's the spirit saying don't be irritated. I know that you got this wild feminine energy, animalistic nature inside of you. Though, do your best to operate in an energy of forgiveness. And give people grace and give yourself grace, because it, you know, it may have taken you some time to get to that, you know, level of you even being as secure as you are, right? Someone has like a sense of admiration for you. It could be your spirit guides, could be your guardians, definitely these angels, because they're there for you. They're telling you to ask for help. They're telling you to operate in an energy of forgiveness. Don't be terrified. Don't be trapped by an energy of fear. Okay? Feel calm. As you operate in this energy of empowerment, you do these different cleansings, and you know, you restore, you refresh your energy. Just like embrace that calmness, that safety, that security. You don't have to be in survival mode. Okay? This is an energetic read, so the divine offered some type of energy to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. Could have been my electricity, could have been the food I ate, anything, right? Regardless, it was an energy that was offered to me for me to be able to share this message to you. So let's give thanks. Then I'm seeing that you're coming through as reliable. Of course, the judgment was that you were hardworking, like a gazillion times over, and you're excited to do whatever it is that you've invested your time in. So of course you're reliable. Okay? And then you're also very lucky. The angels want you to know how lucky you are. Okay? So for sure, with that abundance energy that's been coming through, let's see how it reveals itself in the future. Okay? So, in your future, the first card that I'm seeing is this King of Cups energy. So this could always be you that's in this King of Cups energy. The King of Cups is someone that is emotionally stable, secure, and intelligent. This person knows about their emotions. They can express how it is that they feel, and also can make space and time to hear other people out when it comes to their emotions. The gender is not specific. You could be a male or a female, okay? If this is you, or like I said, this could be someone in your life of strong influence that is in this King of Cups role. Take it as it resonates. Furthermore, I'm seeing that this may be a feminine that's in this King of Cups energy. Also coming through is like very intelligent, very smart, and very ladylike. So take it as it resonates. Okay? Then I'm also seeing, and if that's you, you're like, yo, she talk about me, yo. You know? So then I'm seeing that you're mastering. So this could definitely be you in this King of Cups energy, right? So what I'm seeing, as far into your future as I can see, is you mastering this empowerment type of energy. And that's a really good thing. It's a really, really good thing. Like, you mastering your skills and talents of being able to balance out this wild feminine energy with emotional control and intelligence reveals rewards for you in the future that are aligned with the abundance that you have been seeking, manifesting. Okay? So, you're being received in this Magician energy as clean and calm. Obviously, also very empowered and harmless. And if that doesn't make you lucky, then I don't know what else to say. So I just encourage, as the angel energy did come through, to move forward in an energy of forgiveness, especially in the regard to politics and what the universe or the world tries to project on you are your responsibilities. Your greatest asset is your ability to be grateful and meek, making space and time for God. And if you are vulnerable, then take that vulnerability to the creator of it. Pray. And give yourself grace. Don't be too harsh on yourself. You already came through as hardworking, so don't work too hard. I love you all so much, and I thank you for joining me today for this read, Scorpio. I send you love, light, and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye.